Hey team, welcome back for another week of PED 110. This week we're moving on with another area of health-related fitness, and that's improving flexibility. So far when it comes to the areas of health-related fitness, we've covered our cardiorespiratory endurance, which is often considered to be the most important because it's dealing with heart health, then improving muscular strength and endurance, and now we're switching gears to flexibility. And to be real about it, this is often the area that goes most overlooked. People just aren't intentional about incorporating a flexibility routine into their daily activities. And that's simply, 5, 10, 15 minutes of just light stretching. It doesn't have to be anything intense. And of course, we get some flexibility training through these other types of exercises, but again, we often aren't intentional about incorporating a good stretching routine, whether it's simply in a warm up and a cool down, or through activities such as yoga that really focus on flexibility. So, of course, your PowerPoint and your text will go through the details of improving flexibility. It is an important area because as you grow old, your body's going to lose range of motion. That's why we see, shortened stride lengths with older folks. Even as we notice folks that become more hunched back and kind of that they're not walking upright. Well, that's primarily because of a loss of strength and flexibility. So it's certainly an important area, and I will guarantee as you grow older, your body and you would certainly appreciate the fact that you spent 5 to 10 minutes a day just focused on flexibility. So for this week, it's routine. We've got a checklist, our video, our PowerPoint, the quiz, the lab, and then the physical activity monitoring report. Guys, I can't emphasize enough, and I want to stay positive about things, and most of you are doing a great job. Remember, attendance is based on your completion of assignments for this week. So if you fell behind one week, that's okay. Do this week's work first and then go back and complete that, because you would have already received an absence for this week if you didn't complete any coursework for that week. Okay? Just be mindful of that. And I really don't cut off uh, assignments. So you could go back at any point and make up the work. You just have to notify me so I could remove the zero and you'd get credit for that work. All in all, though, most of us are doing great. I think the class average is somewhere in the low 90s to mid 90s, so you guys are rocking and rolling. And speaking of rocking and rolling, guys, we're approaching the halfway point already. Time flies by, so just keep on keeping on. And as always, I'm here if you need me. Let's take a quick look at the lab, and then I will quit rambling for this week. So your lab for this week, you have a couple options. The sit and reach, which many of you probably did in your middle school and high school PE classes. But most of us don't have the sit and reach board at home. So I encourage you to simply do the shoulder flexibility test. This goes through that and how you measure it. Quite simple test. This would literally take you less than 1 minute to complete. Okay? And then simply enter your scores here in inches, and you would determine that based on these charts here, okay? And that will give you your classification in terms of flexibility for your upper body, okay? And remember, that's just one part of your body. That's just focused on shoulder flexibility and not necessarily trunk flexion or lower body flexibility, okay? Also with that, though, once you put your score in, be thinking of ways that you could improve that. And that's the purpose of these labs, is for you to identify areas of strengths and areas of weaknesses and how you can either maintain or continue to improve. All right, as always, guys, I'm here if you need me. Just shoot me a quick email, and I will take care of any questions you may have. Have a great week.